Good morning. This is the Working Out Accountant, Bernstein Financial Services. You can get the book at bernsteinfinancial.com. This is the video covering the first chapter of my book, which I will be doing a video for each chapter. And in each chapter I will exercise as usual. I've already gone for a little run and did some burpees, and now in the middle of this I'll do 2 sets of push-ups, 10, then 15, and each successive chapter will add 5 to each one of those sets, all the way up to chapter 6, and that should be interesting. And they're going to be inverted push-ups, so you'll see I'm on stairs, and I'll put my feet up a couple stairs up and my hands down low. In any case, we're going to talk about cash flow. Cash flow is the reason it's the first chapter, is it's the key to everything else. If you don't have a hold on your cash flow, you won't know how much you need to how much you do have available to put towards things like retirement, life insurance, college planning, estate planning, and more of immediate importance, vacations and health care and things like that. So cash flow, it's best to lay it out monthly for the whole year, and you put your net income from whatever you make your money at the top, and down below you write down all your expenses, mortgage or rent, property tax, insurance, health insurance, all the different items, vacations, groceries, cash you take out, entertainment, all those items, and make them all monthly. So if you plan to spend $3,000 on vacations this year, you should put $250 a month. So at the bottom you'll come up with a negative or a positive, and that'll tell you whether you have a good, a positive or negative cash flow, and you can begin to try and improve or correct it if there's some sort of problem. If it's in good shape, then you can start doing your other planning. Now, I know you don't spend monthly on all those things, like on vacation. There's no reason why you can't set up a savings account, call it cash flow savings account. And what you do is you put money in there each month. And then when you're ready to spend on that item, or whatever it is, you take the money out and you have it. And this way you plan for it along the way, and you have the proper cash flow on a monthly basis. It's a little bit harder than I explained. Like everything is in life, you have to roll up your sleeves, figure out what your expenses are. Most people underestimate them. So you have to look back in your bank statement, see what the history was. Now what's important here is not to make the cash flow what you want it to be. Make it what it is, find out where you're at, face the ugly if that's the situation. Oh, you better do some push-ups. There we go. So face the ugly and then figure out ways to fix it. So for instance, if you're negative cash flow, you probably know that because you might be charging up the credit cards or taking off a credit line or something like that. So I don't know if we need to find more income, we need to refinance a house or refinance debt, or maybe lower your savings investments for a short time until you can fix things so you can right the ship. But the key is not to dig into credit cards and not to use credit cards for anything except for to get points and pay them off immediately, and for convenience and pay it off immediately. And that's the goal. I know it may not be the situation right now, but that's the ultimate goal. Then if you want to make another cash flow report for what you want it to be, you copy it and make a second one and say, okay, here's where I want to be, this is where I am, figure out how to get there over a short or long period of time. I would say a short would be a month or two, a long period would be a year or year and a half, and then you have your goals. Let's do the 15 now. That was good. A little bit too hard to talk while I'm doing those. In any case, this is my push-up year. Trying to get really in push-up shape this year, which I've already started on. In any case, so now you understand my cash flow. Read the chapter in the book. It talks about details and ways to get it done, pitfalls and successes. $4.95. You download the digital version, and it will have things in there that help your financial life. Okay, look for the next 5 videos with more push-ups and more information about chapters in my book. Have a great day. Be sure to exercise.